Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. Today, Leo, for your meditative session, you guys got the Temperance card. Number 14. I feel like there's something within you that is causing you like anxiety. And I feel like the divine is really trying to ease that for you. I don't know what you're trying to do. I don't know. I feel like you keep asking for help for something. Like you keep asking them for help. Like you're like, oh, please like help me out with this. Like if this goes right, then I promise like I'll do this, this, and this. Like it kind of feels like that. Like that's what I'm getting with this card for some reason. It's like, I need help with something really quick. Like if you could help me with this, or if you could like make this right, then like I promise, like, I don't know, I'll do this, this, and this. Like that's what it feels like. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm feeling like they're trying though to help you. Like they are sending you that energy of balance. That's what's interesting. It's like they are really trying to send you that energy of help. But yeah, that's what I'm getting, Leo. I don't know why you need help though. Let's figure that out. So Leo, I feel like you're worried. I didn't realize that I just shuffled the whole deck without the Temperance card, but it's okay. I feel like you're worried that, you're worried of being judged, right? Because at the bottom of the deck, we had the Queen of Swords. Yeah. And you have this chance, Leo, for this new beginning, right? And I think that's what you're anxious about. You're anxious about this new beginning because you're fearing of being, like you're fearful of being judged for how you were in the past. And I don't feel like that's who you, like, I don't feel like that's your energy anymore. But I think that if you keep getting anxious and you keep like reverting back to that old thought pattern of like, oh, that's who I was, then it's not going to help you. It's just going to make you more fearful. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you really want this new beginning for yourself, and it seems like with someone else, then you're not that person in the past, right? Like, this is not who you are anymore, right? This is who you were, but this is not who you are. I feel like you think someone's going to judge you for who you were in the past, but I think if you just come in a fresh energy, in a new energy, yeah, like we all have to pay in some sort of way for what we do in our past, right? Like that's true, right? Whether it be like through karma or through loss, like if we do something, we usually end up paying for it somewhere, right? Like that's if you believe in karma, that's if you believe in what goes around comes around, right? Like that type of mentality. So I feel like you're afraid right now because it's like you're not in that energy anymore. Like you're open now. You're in this Queen of Cup energy, and you're feeling more and more stable every day in this energy, Leo. But I think that you're worried, like someone's not going to see that you have progress, like that you have made progress in your life. Like someone's not going to acknowledge that, and you're going to revert back to this. Like you're afraid of a lot of things right now. Like that's just one thing. You're afraid of the way you were in the past, like how they will, like someone's going to judge you for that. You're afraid that like if you come forward to someone, they're not going to recognize the change, or they're just going to see you as that person in the past, and they're not going to see you as like for what you really are now, and this is who you are now, right? This Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles. Like you're sitting in energy where you want to kind of go slow. You want to put in work. You want to be stable. You want to, again, there's a lot of heart and pentacle here. So it's like maybe you want a stable new foundation with someone else. And I see a lot of cup energy here, but I also see a lot of mind. So I feel like you're playing, there's so much anxiety here because of something in the past that you've done, or who you were in the past, or something that you did, and you're feeling guilty about it. You feel like someone's going to judge you for it. And what I want to say, Leo, is like, that's why you're asking for help. Yes, that's why you're asking for help all the time, because you want someone to see you differently. But what I'm getting with this, Leo, is like it's okay that someone sees both sides of who you are, right? Like someone has seen your ego basically, and you're like embarrassed by that, or you feel some sort of way at the fact that someone saw your ego. Someone saw you when you weren't at your best. And you're like, how could they like me at at that time of my life? Like now you know what I mean? It's like, how could they like me after finding that out about me, right? You're like a little insecure at the fact that someone has seen that ego of you, right? Like that ego, and like that you couldn't really see things in the past, with your perspective in reverse. It's someone who can't, I feel like you were maybe stubborn. You didn't want to budge on something. Again, you were triggered in some sort of way, and you became, I want to say, it doesn't matter what you became. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it doesn't matter, because yes, this person has seen that, but I think that this person that you're trying to approach, or this friend, or whatever, this new beginning you're trying to have, I feel like, and it is in romance with the Two of Cups, you can have it, right? You can have it. You don't have to be this past energy. And what you need to understand, Leo, is that we all have like a past where we were not at our best, right? And we were triggered. And I think you're feeling vulnerable because someone has seen that duality within you. Someone has seen the dark and the light. Someone has seen your ego. They've seen your shadow. And I feel like you don't like the fact that they've seen it, because now it's like, if they saw it, they won't ever want me. That's what it feels like. If they saw that part of me, they're not going to want me now, right? And I think, Leo, that's just an insecurity. Again, I feel like you have somewhere you need to be, right? You have to unleash this attitude within yourself that you can't be forgiven, or that you're not good enough to be forgiven, right? Like, you are worth someone forgiving you. And maybe you didn't do something that was the greatest thing in the past, but if you feel like you've changed and you feel like you've done work on yourself, then that's all that should really matter. I feel like you only care the fact that someone has seen your shadow, and you feel exposed in a sense and insecure, and it's like, they'll never see me for this person, they'll always see me for this person. But Leo, I don't think that's the case. I don't. I think that's just you making an excuse maybe as to why you don't want to go do something, making an excuse to why you can't approach a person or tell someone you love them. You know what I mean? It's like, they'll never forgive me. I'm not worth it. And you are worth it, Leo, right? If I see like there has been work on your part, you have done the work. I see that this is you now. And yeah, the energy is really different, but I see like where the ego took you. Right? The ego took, like, fear took you here. And again, there's these two sides of you that you're ashamed of that other side of you. So Leo, maybe you have to do some shadow work because it feels like you have to love the dark as much as you love the light. And right now, I feel like you're ashamed of the dark, and you're ashamed of what this person might think. Or maybe you have accepted it, but it's just the fact that, like, has someone else accepted it? Like, can someone else accept that about me? Like, maybe you have done the shadow work for some of you. Like, maybe you have, and it's just the fact that's like, I'm here now, but someone will always see me as this, right? Someone's always going to see me for who I was here, and that's not who I am anymore. And Leo, I think don't underestimate this other person, and I don't underestimate yourself. You're definitely worth all the love, in the world. Like, you're worth it. And just because you might have done something shitty, that doesn't make you a bad person. Do you know what I'm saying? And just because you did something maybe in your ego when you were triggered, when you were hurt, I don't think this person sees you as that either. I think this person might see you honestly as this, right? But yeah, maybe they were exposed to this side of you. Maybe this side hurt them. But I think that this person is going to be willing to accept you for both sides, because I think that this person truly loves you. We have the Two of Cups here. The Two of Cups is a soulmate, and it's a friendship. It's again, I always think of this as more as even, I don't know why friendship to me means so much more than a soulmate, but it's like, it's more than just a soulmate. It's a friendship. It's someone, you know, that you want to have you want to spend your entire day with. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not only like your lover, but your friend. And I think this person accepts you for both sides, right? And maybe you've seen both sides of them. So it's like, if you can accept them for both sides, why couldn't they accept you for both sides? And that's where you need to come. That's where you need to start. That's the way you need to start thinking, right? Because once you start thinking, the energy goes faster, right? We go from the Nine of Coins to the Knight of Swords. So I feel like your momentum will pick up, not only in your confidence within for who it is that you are, just, you know, this light and this dark. Yeah, it's like you were this angel and this demon at one point. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes, we have this duality within us, and it's okay. Because again, it's not just you, it's every single person in the world. It's everyone here. And maybe you feel bad because you never wanted this person to see that, because that just shows how much you care about this person. But at the end of the day, this person cares about you, I feel, as much as you care about them. And I don't think that they're gonna run away, you know, and I don't think that they ever would run away. I think they do really care about you. And I think, like, again, they care about you probably as much as you care about them. And they probably want a new beginning just as much as you want one with them. And if they don't, they don't. But I do see that new beginning here for you. And you don't have to worry about how this person is going to judge you, because I feel like, again, there is a deep bond between the two of you where I think you can see each other's shadows and be okay with it and accept it, right? And those are the people that, like, we choose who is going to cause us this pain. Maybe this person, yeah, you cause them pain, but they're still going to choose you at the end of the day because they, like, love you, basically, right? And that's just, it is what it is. You had this shadow and you have this light. But I even see, like, someone will definitely want to work with you. If it is this person with the Nine of Coins, this is someone who, you know, puts in work and gets some sort of outcome, right? So I think that they're telling you, like, if you put in work with the soulmate, if you put in work with this friend, you can get, like, there will be speed in it. Like, it will be fast. It's not going to actually be as slow as you think it is. But do you see how we go from being trapped to going slowly to going very fast? So I hope you're not here, but if you're here, don't worry about it, because it's only you. Like, you have the ability to take the sword out of your mouth. You have the ability to cut the ties that are bonding you and to free yourself. And it's to free yourself from the judgment of yourself. Like, you deserve all the love in the world. Just because at one point you were in shadow, it doesn't necessarily mean that you shouldn't, like, you have to learn to love that part of you, Leo. You have to learn to work on it, but you also have to love it, because that's who you are, and you have to love yourself, right? So this comes down to, like, loving yourself, like that self-love, which makes sense because we're talking about Leo, right? And I feel like that's the solar plexus, and that's about, like, our worth. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you're, like, I don't know how, you're so down, you're just being so down on yourself. And I think, you know, being humble is a good thing, but not to the point where you sit like this, you know. You have to free yourself from the pain. Yeah, you might have done something shitty, what we all have. And to think that someone couldn't accept you, yeah, to think that someone couldn't accept you for the light and the dark is a mistake, right? So yeah, I feel like keep asking for guidance, because I feel like they're trying to shift you here. You know, we're going from, like, off to slow to fast, right? And we're trying to get this way and to basically free, right? And once you cut this bond that's chaining you, this, like, idea, this notion that you're not worth anything right now because of, like, or this person couldn't accept me, or, like, they won't forgive me. Once you get out of that mentality, because you realize, like, you are worth it, and we all have the shadow that we're working on and shit that we do, like, that we're not proud of, I think I just keep asking for help. Like, keep asking for help in easing your mind on this. Because I know at one point you did not see. Like, at one point you were confused and you had this lack of mentality. Again, your ego was there and someone saw it, but that doesn't mean that they don't love you. Let me pull some advice, Leo. So Leo, I feel like in the past you were in a lack mentality, and I think it had a lot to do with within, like who you were within, and a lot to do with your own self-worth, right? Because it's like as within, so without. So if you felt like the universe was not abundant, then I feel like it's because you felt like within you were not abundant, right? So there's, again, something to do with your own confidence, your own self-worth. And that's what this whole reading is about, the fact that you are worth it, Leo. With 10, it's the end of a cycle. Buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide. With this coming up in reverse, I feel like this is who you were in the past. Again, it's not who you have to be now. I feel like with Lala coming up, the saint of spoken words, right? Every word I say becomes a prayer. I'm the author of my own story. Like, what are you saying in your head? That's what I want to know right now. Like, I'm getting mad because I feel like you're saying you're like the worst. You're saying you did this, and this, and again, like, I'm the worst, and how could I do this to someone, and like, I messed up. And it's okay to feel guilty about something, but like, don't stay in this energy, Leo, because it's not worth it. It's a past energy. And again, it's okay for it to humble us and to make us realize some shit that we did, and to kind of open us up to this new train of like thinking and this new way of being. But at the end of the day, you're not going to do anyone any favors by inflicting like pain on yourself and saying to yourself like these negative things. You have to know, Leo, that you're worth it. And I really feel like this person is going to forgive you. Like, I feel like you want someone to forgive you, and you're anxious, like you're just anxious about how someone sees you. And this person sees you as you see yourself. They see you. Maybe this isn't even as you see yourself. This is how this person sees you, right? Like, I don't think this person sees just this part of you. I think they know it's there, but I think that they see you for all that you are. And I think they know that there's more good in you than this like little bad that happened between the two of you. Do you know what I'm saying? So Leo, you're gonna make me freaking cry. Like, don't think of yourself in a negative way. Always say positive things to yourself, right? And again, we all have times in our lives when we're not doing the best that we could do, but this is to help you learn. It was to help you learn something, and you're being given a new beginning. Again, you have this 10 here, so the ending has already happened. You're on to this new beginning, and I feel like, again, this person is going to forgive you, but you have to like forgive yourself first. You know, Leo, you have to. So yeah, Leo, I feel like you're making me need to give you more like confirmation, like that this person would forgive you. And what I got with this was, yes, like you have this opportunity coming with this person if you want it. You have 2 aces here, right? So as soon as you get your mind out of the conflict of like what happened, and you accept what happened and you forgive yourself for it, the wheel turns and you have this opportunity with this person. You have 2 aces from the divine, something stable and something passionate. And I feel like it's with this person. And I don't even need to have the Ace of Cups here, because I know that there's love here, because someone here is willing to accept the good and the bad in you, right? And you're willing to accept the good and the bad in them. I'm sure this person's not a saint either, right? So that's what I'm trying to say, Leo. Like, maybe this is like a different type of read where, you know, you can't forgive someone for their ego. You know, maybe you're seeing someone, I feel like that could be for some people. Like you're not recognizing someone because you've seen their ego, you've seen their shadow. But again, I just don't feel like that. I feel like it's an equal energy where 2 people kind of know exactly who the other is, and they still love each other. Do you know what I'm saying? And this person would not want you to talk about yourself like that. You know what I mean? Because again, they don't believe that that's who you are. That's just a part of you, and they accept that. I'm telling you, I don't think that they would ever like tell you differently. I think that they are your friend forever. Like, they want, you know, 2 of Cups is a soulmate. They understand, and they don't want to see you in this energy. Like, they wouldn't want to see you suffering. They would want you to see you in this new beginning. They want to see you happy. With or without them, they want to see you happy. That's the love between you and this person. So I feel like once you're able to accept that and move forward, the wheel turns and you have a new shot at this brand new beginning. So yeah, Leo, just give yourself love Love yourself for who you are. Speak to yourself beautifully. Don't speak to yourself negatively, because that is going to just cause more negativity in your life. Like, speak positively of yourself, because you are light, you are beautiful. I love you, and this person loves you. Straight up, like, they do. Once you begin to realize that, you're gonna move forward quickly. So yeah, Leo, don't stay in this energy. I love you guys. I hope this resonates, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.